All right. Good evening, everybody. All the chores are done. It's about 6 p.m. I've got a little bit of work left to do. And here's the deal. I decided to go ahead and show you everything that I use for my Holstein bull calves. Try and tell you the best that I can about my process. So, I guess we'll just start in line here. Especially in the summer months, flies can be bad, especially inside the barn. The hutches are not too bad. I have found that fly spray for horses, that come in the big fancy bottle that are actually a little bit expensive, that is your best ticket. I don't have the right words here, but it's a little less concentrated. Fly spray, at least the fly spray that we used to have here for the cattle, that was some nasty stuff. I mean, we're talking about you put too much on, it's taking hair off. So for these young little calves, especially the first week, if the flies are bad, I feel I need to give them some serenity. Flies is one of them, so they get sprayed down with horse spray for flies. It works great. It wears off quick. If I'm not mistaken, I think you need to actually wipe that. When you put it on horses, you need to wipe it in. I don't do that. I just spray them. It's good for at least 3 days. Okay. This is Enforce 3. Probably a pretty common household name for lots of farms. I think and hope anyway. This is an intranasal vaccination for respiratory. My calves get these immediately when they get to the farm. Now I'm going to tell on myself. I just mixed this up. These calves have been here. I've got that problem child there in the corner. It keeps coughing, and certain times of the day it's worse than ever. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm telling on myself here a little bit. These calves have now been here for about 6, 7, 8 hours. They're about to get this shot intranasally the second I'm done with this video. That's why it's mixed. Enforce 3. The other thing that they get when they get here is Multimin 90. This is becoming a very popular use. We believe in it. I don't have all the answers for you folks, but as it says here, it is a supplemental source of zinc, magnesium, selenium, and copper. The vets and everybody else, they really recommend this for the beef calves. I go the extra mile. I use it on my Holstein bull calves. Okay. Dehydration. I'm a firm believer in this Resorb. Understand, I am not here to promote any of these products whatsoever. I don't owe them anything. They don't owe me anything. I'm just showing you what I use. Resorb. This is for dehydration. If they get the scours very badly, this is what they get. You tear apart this little bag here, and I always mix it into a 2-quart bottle container, and this is what they get right here. I am a believer in this stuff. I really am. It can get a little pricey. This bag right here is $3, and yeah. If the calves are not drinking milk and they get a little bit sick, they get sulfur tablets, 2 at a time. If they don't drink that night, they get 2 sulfur tablets. I don't have the injection deal here. I'm pretty sure you know what it looks like. It goes down the throat. It's got a little trigger action. They get sulfur tablets. 99 times out of 100, if a calf has got a little problem, he doesn't drink that night, I give him sulfur tablets, he is raring to go the next morning. Big believer in sulfur tablets. Can I give you the science behind it? No, I can't. It works. Tylen 200. You can get this anywhere. Your local feed mill, which is where this come from. I've actually even seen this at Tractor Supply. Tylen 200 works very well for pneumonia, common sicknesses. They'll also get some Tylen 200 if they're not drinking correctly, or if they're just a little bit doggy. Yeah. What I don't have here to show you is New Floor. I don't know how I should say this correctly. New Floor is basically Tylen 200 times 10. New Floor is a common man's good medicine. New Floor is what I use if, by God, I believe it's needed. New Floor is very expensive. Not as expensive as the other stuff, you know, Drax and Zactrin and all that other stuff. But I'm out of New Floor. Actually, I'm glad I'm making this video. I'm going to call for some tomorrow morning, which, of course, has to come straight from the vet. That Tylen, you can basically get that anywhere. Okay, when it comes to spring and fall vaccinations, when they're a little bit older, I use Pyramid 10. This is for respiratory. You guys hear that? I'm sorry you got to hear that while I'm making this video. I've done my part. I can't control that. I use Pyramid 10. It seems to work well. I've had good luck with it, and it is fairly easy on the pocketbook. I'm all about watching my inputs, just like everybody else, without cheating the animals. Everything that you see here is good common man, common woman usages without destroying your wallet, okay? I don't know how else to put it. Today, I weaned off 7 calves, 7 bull calves. They became basically steers today. I do not castrate legitimately. I banned. I banned for castration. It's simple, easy, convenient. I've had very good luck with it. You do have to watch what you're doing. Just take your time. You'll be fine. Okay. My favorite toy. This is my dehorner. This little thing that looks like it belongs on Star Wars, a lightsaber. Let me start this up. That's the gas on. You can probably hear it. You can probably hear it burn. Now it takes about 1 minute 1 minute for it to get cherry red hot and to be in use. I'm going to turn the gas off. I am very, very pleased, very happy with the Portasol dehorner. I think they actually called it debutter. It's not. It's a dehorner. But you can do them at a young age. They say on the directions, anywhere from 3 weeks to 8 weeks of age. I do mine at about 50 days. When they get weaned, the day they get weaned, they get banded and dehorned. This is awesome. I'm ashamed of the price of this thing. Then again, it's worth it. It's amazing. Versus those big dehorners that take forever to get hot and they just play hell on the animal. This is awesome. I love it. Here's the trick. It comes with a little wire brush cleaner. You must keep the tip clean. After every animal that I dehorn, it gets rubbed off with the steel brush. I keep it very clean. I put it back in the box after it cools down. It gets stored away. I love it. I really do. It's a great investment. Just care for it and tend for it. I have heard that if you don't, it'll go to heck, and the price tag on it is not very nice. The only thing that you're not seeing here is Decox M. Decox M is for scours. It's not only a fixer of scours, but it's a preventive. I use Decox M on the first at least 7 feedings. Excuse me, 7 days, so it's about 14 feedings. Firm believer in Decox M. It comes in a small paper green type bag deal. Now I do have it in the milk house where all my stuff is. It's it's actually in a plastic pail that had rat poisoning in it. It's clean. It's a nice plastic pail that stuff can't get into. But Decox M, huge believer in it. It's minimal amount to treat animals. It's like a half a spoon for like five calves, and I'm telling you, it works. So I hope my explanations were okay here, guys and gals, because I'm the first to say I'm not very good at it. Proud of this group right here. Them and that milk bar. Unbelievable. It took me about a total of 1.5 minutes to get all 4 of these guys on the milk bar. And unbelievable. They did great. They really did. They all got their green number tags and their EID tags. As soon as I'm done with this video, they're going to be getting their Enforce 3. And they've already got their shot of Multimin 90. So it's just Enforce 3. I need to fill up my cattle reports, and these guys are done. It's just a matter of caring for them, tending them, and feeding them. The guy standing up is the one with the front hoof problems. I said on an earlier video today, I've had about 10 of these guys this year. It's a concerning problem, but hopefully my luck continues and it will fix itself. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. These guys are doing great. They're comfortable. They're dry. It was no more than an hour ago they got sprayed down with that horse spray. I don't think you can see any flies. That guy seems to be agitated. To be honest with you, I think it's his ear tag. He didn't like it. He'll be all right, though. A wagging tail is a good thing. And that is about it. Just a small showcase on what I use. And I hope this maybe helps some people. Maybe there's some of you out there that are laughing at some of the stuff I use. I don't care. This is what I use. It seems to work for me. My percentages are pretty damn good. And it works for me. If anybody has any questions about this stuff that I can actually answer, that's what this YouTube channel is for, is to help educate and for me to look on your videos as well and educate and help myself. I'll help you where I can. I'll answer whatever I can. So anyway, I thought it was high past time to make this video on the day that I picked up my last calves for the year. But here it is, guys and gals, and that's about it. I got to get back to work. Couple honeydews to do yet. And everybody had a very good evening. Have a very good evening. And we'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow sometime.